Hi, AT from CNC at Home. I ordered some new tools for my CNC router, and they came in this box. Let's take a quick look at what I have here. I'm going to open up the box. There's 5 of them in here. I'll just pull one out, maybe. There we go. So they're individually packed in this nice little plastic tube. And I don't know if you can get a good look at that. See if it'll focus on that. Or not. Anyway, this is a 2-flute straight cut end mill. It is a 1/4 inch. So it's a 1/4 inch shank on there. And we're going to hook it up on the CNC router and see how it cuts. This is the, I guess it's Genmitsu, who makes the 3018 Pro that I have. This is their, what do they call it? NanoBlue, Blue Nano? What is it? It's on here somewhere. It's their NanoBlue. Anyway, it's their NanoBlue coating. And it's a high hardness, heat resistance. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I want to hook that up on the router, do some cutting along the edge of a piece of wood, and we'll see what kind of cut that does. I'm kind of interested to see how well these cut. I'm also thinking of throwing these on the big router that I have. It's not a CNC, and I have that mounted on a table, and just run some material past it to see how well it shaves off on those as well. A lot more power, so I can cut a big chunk at one time. We'll see how this coating works on that.
Remember to give this video a thumbs up. When you're working with any kind of machinery, it's important to think safety. Here we have some eye protection and some ear protection. Also, with a router such as this, unplug it. That way there's absolutely no way that you're going to accidentally turn it on while you're loading a tool. When you're ready to start using the machine, then plug it in and be careful. I'm going to make several cuts with the grain, across the grain, on the edge where it's good material, on the edge where it's kind of junky material, and then we'll look at the edges afterwards to see how this tool cuts. With the cutting done, I'm just rubbing my finger across where it cut, and it actually feels really smooth. It doesn't look quite as smooth as it feels. Got to clean this up a little bit better. But with the grain and across the grain, the cut actually is smooth.
Okay, here's my ancient shop vac. If anybody from Shop Vac happens to be watching and they'd like me to test out any of their newer models, this thing's, what, 30 years old at least, I'd be willing to test something out. Let me know. Contact me. Anyway, I'm using this to try and clean up the mess that this made. Can you tell the difference? Which one's used? Which one's not used? Pull them out of the container here. one on the right is the one that's used. And I can see a little bit of wear on it. It held up pretty well.
That worked pretty well. The cuts turned out nice and smoothly, and that was a pretty junky piece of wood. So that NanoBlue, does it better than any other tool? Maybe, maybe not. The wear didn't look too bad on those tools, so I'll continue to use them. I do have a 1/4-inch collet for the CNC router, so if I need to hog out a huge chunk of area, I can use that 1/4-inch 2-flute end mill. That'll make short work of that. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. If you like the content we do, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us out in the YouTube analytics. Have fun doing your CNC at home projects.
Oops.